So just a little tutorial on heartwood versus bark ratio, really important, and why the Knotty Wood pellet is so much more superior. We're in an almond orchard here, and as you can see, just these branches, like this branch here, is as big as the plum trunk was. When you go down here to this trunk, you can see this trunk here is 14 inches wide. So we went from max of 7. These are actually not even as big. These can get up to 24 inches in diameter. And so you've got a lot more heartwood to bark that's going to mix into these almond trees, and hence you're not going to get as much of those sweeter tones and some of that other tone. You can also really see here what we were talking about if you look at the crook of this tree, where stuff settles into this bark and then that ends up getting processed. But again, that's also one of the reasons where you pick those flavors up that are so unique to Knotty Wood and to no other pellet, is because of the type of wood. We're doing all the harvesting, we're handling it, every bit of this. So we're going to take you over and we're going to show you some trees that have been sheared off that we're harvesting, and you can really then see it. So let's take a walk over there. We're harvesting this orchard here. As you guys saw, all these trees are laid down and they're stacked perfectly. The one thing you'll see is we've sheared these trees off flat right here. No dirt in the wood at all. It's all very clean. We've sheared these off, but what you get to see here is you get to really see that you got 12-inch diameter tree, and you've got this bark here that'll get mixed in, but you've got all of this mixing with this little bit, versus the other trees we were looking at were 6 to 7 inches, and then you get all that bark around there, and you get all that sapwood. So the bark to wood ratio is a big part of that flavor profile. So that's got these sweet tones in it, but not as much bark when you're talking about the almond, because you have more of this interior heartwood that you're going to use that's also not going to have as much in it. And hence you don't have as much clinker with this, because you're using more heartwood that's cleaner. All that airborne contaminants of dust and stuff get caught in this, and that's what you end up getting your clinker out of. But you also get those nice sweet tones with this bark, so we like to keep that bark. So the quality of this wood, and the quality of the way we harvest it, and the quality of the way we pelletize it all matters. That's why the Knotty Wood pellet's so hard, is because we're using the denser woods on the hardwood scale. Almond is one of the denser woods on the hardwood scale. In fact, when we first started down this, they told us we couldn't pelletize it because of that, but we threw some money and some time at developing a mill with Bliss Manufacturing to do so, and here we are producing the finest pellet in the world. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you learned something from this video. Hit us up on Facebook and Instagram at Knotty Wood BBQ. You can come visit us on our website at knottywoodbbq.com. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, just reach down and hit that like button and share this with your friends. We'd love to see you again here. Register on email with us to get some cool stuff. And just happy grilling and have a great season.